Good evening, Blues, and welcome back to Dockside Live, our matchday show live here from Hill Dickinson Stadium. Now, it's been a long wait of international break. 16 days since we beat Fulham here 2-0, and we'll be hoping for more of the same tonight as we play Manchester United away at Old Trafford. Now, as ever, you can catch all of our pre-match build-up here, as well as our half-time analysis and full-time reaction. And I'm pleased to say that we are once again joined by Everton fan favourite Tony Hibbert. Welcome, Tony. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
How are you feeling about tonight's game? Because it's a bit of a nervy one, right?
Yeah, obviously they're in a bit of a form at the moment. I'm confident with us. I think if we can stay in the game and let the game go on, I think we could get something. If they offered me a point now, I'll take the point.
I mean, we talk about their form, but we had a great game here when we were here last. I think possibly our most complete performance of the season so far. What are you hoping that we take from that performance into tonight's one?
It's all the confidence. I think for the last 3 or 4 games, the lads have been playing really well. It's just a confidence thing with them and keep it. Obviously, the next game coming, you need to play. We've had the international break, but I think the way they've been playing themselves, I think they've got to take credit for that, and hopefully they can carry on tonight.
And we've had some brilliant home form. We're hoping to start replicating that in our away form. What do the players need to do to make sure that they go in with that strong mentality when they are away from home?
I think it's just the side of the nucleus. I think the lads themselves, they understand it, they know what to do. Being away from home, any ground is quite hard, but obviously the fans will bring a massive part to it. With Everton is unbelievable, the away support. It's just one of them things that we've got to stick together as a team. Especially Old Trafford, it's not the easiest of grounds and we haven't got the best form going there, but it's one of them where, like I said, if we can stick at it as the game goes on, I'm a bit positive that we can pull something out of it.
Yeah, like you said, it's been a difficult place for us to go in recent times, or sort of forever really, but you talk about the Everton away fans and what they bring. For you as a player, what was that like when you just knew your fans would be behind you?
It's massive. The fans, every game, home and away, to be honest. It's special sometimes with away games when you go into big grounds like this. The fans really do help, and many times we've been playing there, the fans have carried you, they do, and especially the Everton fans, they know what to do and how to carry, and the songs they sing and the plays, how they get the plays up, it is unbelievable from the fans. I
mean, we talk about, you know, the sort of difference in teams, but when we look at the table, it's so close. Yeah. A win today could get us, well, I don't want to say who it would take us above, but I think we all know. Yeah. And it would see us, you know, come closer to Manchester United as well. It's that type of table at the moment.
It's a strange season, yeah. It's so close in the table. It is, like I'm saying, any like one little win can catapult you up, and it's so close. It's one of them things. It's the way the season is. It is a bit strange this year.
But David Moyes, towards the end of last season, we were actually in quite good away form with him. So what are you hoping for today in terms of maybe carrying that mentality to focus more on what we did at the end of last season compared to this history of our record at Old Trafford?
Like I said before, it's the lads. David Moyes will no doubt, home and away, he'll set his side out, he'll give the instructions. It's the lads really, how they perform. It's one of them things, I couldn't put my hand on it really, what away form or home form. Ideally, your home form is, no matter what, in front of your own fans, you've got to win, you've got to be looking for the 3 points. Away from home, going to big teams like this, as I'm saying, if someone offered me a point, I would take it the way we are. But that's not saying that I'm not confident as winning there. You want to win every game, but it's just one of them. If someone offered me a point, I would take it.
You might take a point. However, I think we've got the quality up against this type of Man United team at the moment. You know, they're in some good form currently, but they haven't, you know, we know their struggles that they've had over the sort of last year or so. So this is a team that we could beat.
I think, we could beat any team on our day, to be honest. I think the way we've been playing, the confidence the lads have got and what they're showing, I think we can handle ourselves against any team. It's just that you've got to be a bit realistic and you pick and choose, you know, in teams. It's the way the Premiership is now. It's never an easy game. Not one game is easy. Going to Old Trafford, ideally we could have them not in the best form they are, but they are. They're picking points up. They've been doing all right. I'm just hoping they have a rough day today.
Well, it will be a big game for David Moyes, our manager, as he faces his former team. And actually, the last time we beat Manchester United away at Old Trafford was in 2013 when he was the opposition manager. Here's what he had to say just a short while ago.
David, let's start with the team news. Seamus Coleman makes his first start of this season. What's the reasoning behind that? He done very well for the Republic of Ireland in the games, played really well against Portugal. So no, we just felt it was the right game to bring him in.
A third successive start as well for Tierno. Barry, what does he bring to the team and how impressed have you been with his performances recently?
Well, we're trying to give him that little bit of consistency to see if he can get the goals, which we badly need. I don't think there's any club who don't need centre forwards to score the goals. So we need one of our two at the moment to score. So hopefully Tierno, give him another go. Played well in the last game. Hopefully he can add that playing well to get a couple of goals as well.
How big of an opportunity do you see this for Everton today, especially with Manchester United missing a couple of key players?
We're missing a lot of key players as well. So I don't look at it that way. Manchester United are a side with big squad, good players, good team. Whoever they put out, Manchester United will be difficult to play against. So we can only focus on ourselves and hopefully see how we go.
How much emphasis as well have you been putting on the away form in improving that this season?
Well, it was probably our strength when I came in last year, that our away form at the end of last season was so good. We won at so many different places. So we've not started as well away from home. We'd like to do a bit better. So hopefully that'll start tonight.
Thank you very much for your time.
Well, he spoke about Seamus Coleman coming into the side here. So let me just run you through the team again. We've got Pickford in goal, of course. Seamus Coleman comes in at right back. Tarkowski, Keane, Mikolenko. And then Garner and Gay midfield with Dewsbury Hall just in front of them. As well as Njai, Grealish and then Barry up top. Tony, what do you think of this team? Let's talk about Coleman first of all and him coming into the sides. What do you think he can bring to this team?
Well, we all know Seamus, we know what he can do. I don't think he can put a foot wrong, really, the way Seamus is. We all know his strengths, what he brings to the side, captain. I think it's the manager's decision. I'm surprised, but I've got no doubt he'll be normal for us and normal Seamus Coleman.
Well, David Moyes there spoke about his form for the Republic of Ireland and seeing him there. So do you think it's a case of when he's fit, why not play him? We know his quality.
He's got quality, no doubt. I don't know, obviously the people in the staff, they know the management, how fit he really is. I'm just concerned that he's played a lot of minutes in a short space of time, but they know him. They see him every day, so they know the standards, they know how he is or how he's feeling, so obviously it's up to them.
And how important is it to have someone like him as a leader in a big game like this?
Yeah, it's massive. I think, obviously, played with Seamus, I know what he is, I know his character, I know what he brings to the team. If I have a player like him in your starting 11 is huge for you, especially away from home. At United, you need characters like that.
And the other sort of news, I guess, is that Barry retains his place as centre forward. Are you surprised by that, or are you glad to see that?
I'm glad. I weren't too sure who was going to go with, but I'm glad because I'm thinking they do need consistency. I do need a few games under the belt, a good run, just to see how they are and how they're coping with it. But yeah, I don't see any problem with it at all, and he played well the last game here. So yeah, I think it's no problem. Yeah.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on him against Fulham? Because it seemed like he sort of did everything but score a goal again.
Yeah. It's one of them. I just think it might be one of them occasions where it just comes off him and goes in, and then it all changes and he goes on a run and score and screech. It's just one of them, a centre forward thing. I think a good run of games, we'll see what he can do, really, to be honest, and I'm hoping the goals will come as well.
It was brilliant to see the support here as well, wasn't it? He got a standing ovation as he came off, and he spoke on social media afterwards about how much that meant to him. That kind of just summarises what Everton fans are like. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll clap you off as soon as they know you've bought a shift and you wore the badge on you. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them that the fans will really get behind you, and it did in the last game here. It was unbelievable from the fans, but that's what players need sometimes, and hopefully it can reward the fans tonight.
Well, another player who was brilliant for us against Fulham, got player of the match as well, was Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. And he's the latest player to feature in our 24/7 segment, where we see what players' lives are like off the pitch. You can catch the full segment on YouTube, but here's a little preview on what he got up to when playing a bit of snooker.
Kiernan, thanks for joining us. When we first discussed doing this feature, we spoke about going and enjoying something outside of football.
Yep.
And we're here at a snooker.
Yeah.
Snooker table. Tell us about how that passion first started.
Yeah, I've been playing since I was a young kid, to be fair. I think I've been playing pool all my life, sort of like as a kid growing up in like going to the pubs and that with my parents and that. So I was always on a pool table as a young kid. Then as I got a little bit older, I'd get took to the local snooker club and just started playing, and then like just like really enjoyed it. I just found it like relaxing and very tough. So like get addicted, you know, when you're not very good at something and you want to keep getting better. So yeah, ever since then I just always play when I can, watch it when I can, and I just find it like a really fun game, to be fair.
Just touching on some of your other interests as well, because we spoke about going somewhere different. You mentioned golf, which is a popular one. You mentioned snooker, obviously here. You mentioned musical theatre as well, which is an unusual one for a footballer in terms of the ones we've done so far. Tell us about that, and where did that interest first start?
Yeah, that's probably my guilty pleasure, as you call it. I'm an absolute sucker for a musical and a West End show. And my better half used to like be a dance, performing arts. She used to go to performing arts college, so I used to go and watch that, watching her. And my mum and auntie used to dance when I was a young kid, so I watched them. And probably it started from there.
Did you ever dabble yourself in the acting sphere?
Maybe when I retire, I might give it a go. Like, there's something about it. Just even when I'm watching, I just get like quite excited. So, yeah. I mean, never say never.
Don't rule it out. Let's talk a little bit about these early days at Everton then. How are you settling in? How are you finding it so far?
Yeah, I love it. It's amazing. Everyone's been so welcoming and nice, and it's just a really good club and really good feeling at the moment. So long may that continue, and I'm just hoping to keep working hard, keep progressing and helping the team as much as I can and see where it takes us, sort of thing, really.
How nice has it been to have a sort of early connection with the fans as well? Because even going back to that first appearance against Roma, your unofficial debut, I guess.
Yeah.
You could feel the appreciation from very early on. How did that feel, and how important is that to you?
Yeah, it was. That sort of kick-started for me, and it just showed me straight away like how amazing the fans are and can be, and they've genuinely been so nice to me since I've been here, and my family. Like when they see him with me, they're just so polite and have like lovely things to say, and can't thank them enough for that, really, because it does help a player, definitely. You know what I mean?
That was Dewsbury Hall there, who was absolutely brilliant for us against Fulham, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What do you like about him as a player?
I think his calmness. I think on the ball he brings something what we haven't really got. He's got a lot of legs in the midfield. He's up and down. He puts a really good shift in. And like I say, yeah, I think he's quite neat and tidy on the ball, which has helped us as well.
We particularly saw that in that game against Fulham. It was like his decision making was just perfect, really, in everything he did. He was very calm on the ball. What does he need to do to make sure he sort of continues that and we see performances like that?
I think just obviously as he's settling in the team, I think his confidence will grow. I think he'll only get better and better as the season goes on. He gets used to the surroundings, the way his teammates are. I think it's just a natural process. I think the way he's got the ability, I think it's only just natural for him to keep on growing.
He seems a very versatile player as well. We've seen him sort of be a bit more box-to-box, seen him as a number 10, and then when he's playing number 10, we see him drift on the wings. How important is it to have a versatile player like that? I
think it is. I think in this modern now game, not just having one, I think you need a couple, 3 or 4. So yeah, it is right now in this day and age in football. It's obviously, it's normal now to have them players. But yeah, for us, I think he's doing really well.
Particularly with AFCON coming up and, you know, going to miss some bodies in midfield and out wide. How important is his versatility going to be then? It
is. That's what I'm saying. We're going to miss key players. Everyone will use the squads. It's got to be. That's how it is nowadays. So to have them players who can play in a number of positions is vital in the way we are in this season. It seems like we've got a lot of nice personalities as well. He is one of them, very professional personality. Is that something that really helps the team connect? Yeah, it's good to have people like that. Obviously, I don't know myself, but obviously on the clips what you're seeing and the lads having laughing jokes with him, yeah, you probably can see that there is a good team spirit there. It's vital, really. Especially Everton has always had that since we were there. The team spirit is really. That's the number one, really, that will get you through games. But yeah, it seems all good, every day what we see. We know that's important for Everton as a club, but David Moyes as well.
Have you seen that with him when you were playing under him in terms of the players that he would pick out and the values that he would look for?
Yeah, I don't know how he does it or what he does to get them players in, but when he was with us and I was playing under him, yeah, I don't think really we had a bad player what upset the team. Not a bad player at all in the dressing room. Don't think there was anyone really. But even when we had foreigners come in who didn't really speak much English, they fitted in so easy. It was good. It was a good bunch of lads. It was a good team spirit, and I think that was probably our biggest plus really, with the team spirit and the lads together. That's helped massively.
Well, we can see that with the team at the moment, and now we're sort of adding that quality on top of that as well. Dewsbury Hall is one of them, and Jai Grealish. Who are you hoping to sort of see really step out tonight in this big game?
I think obviously everyone will also say Grealish. We all know what he can do. I think he will bring a calming aspect to it. I think sometimes it can be a bit hectic really, but he brings a calm, more or less possession-based football, and I think he will shine more in this because we need to keep the ball. We need the ball as much as possible tonight. So I'm thinking he will have a lot of the ball, and he'll be the one who's more or less the star player for us, to be honest, tonight.
Okay, well, while we were awaiting the return of Premier League football, another big sporting event was getting underway. Cricket's oldest rivalry returned in the Ashes, so it was only right we put some of our players up to the test to see what their cricket skills were like.
Off the mush.
It's a good thing they're good at football, we'll say that, right? Think you could do any better than that?
I'd have a go, but
Yeah.
I don't think, some of them I don't think,
Okay, well, looking ahead to tonight, what are you hoping to see from this team?
It's just a strong performance again. They need to keep the confidence up. Obviously, we've had some good results. Performance-wise are being good. We can't let that slip. I think the international break here, it breaks it up a bit, but I think we've got a bunch of lads now. I think obviously confidence-wise, we need to run a form and need to get some points.
Would you say maybe there's a bit of positivity going into it in terms of starting Seamus Coleman, having Garner back in midfield? It feels like quite a positive change because we know what Seamus Coleman can do getting forward.
Yeah, like I said, I was surprised to see it. Maybe it is. Maybe he's thinking of Seamus going forward more. But yeah, really it is a plus. It is a way of attacking option for us. I'm just in the way of is it a good thing? Yeah, probably is because it's Seamus Coleman, but it's going to be a long, hard game for us. But no, I'm positive with it. I'm happy to see him back, and he is a threat going forward. So yeah, it could be a good thing.
Knowing how Man United utilise their full-backs as well, or their wing-backs, maybe having James Garner in midfield being able to sort of support Coleman as well and sort of go into a bit of a back five. Do you think we might see a bit of that?
I think the shape, it helps everyone. I think that they'll know what to do and they'll have a game plan going into this. So yeah, it's obviously, we'll have to wait and see how it is, but yeah, I'm confident in the side he's picked. There's lads there will know what to do and to fill into spaces. So yeah, we'll have to see obviously what plan they've got.
Do you think this is going to be a game where we're looking to hold possession, or do you think we'll be trying to sort of maybe get them on break instead?
I think, yeah, get them on the break. I think United, they are a good team. They will have the more of the ball. I think obviously we can hit them on the break sometimes. As I say, if we're in the game as long as possible, I think we've got a bit better chance. We just need to keep in it. To me, just 0-0, 1-1, I think we just need to keep in the game.
Yeah. Well, one player who can help us get forward through his distribution is Jordan Pickford, and this is what he had to say just a short moment ago.
Yep. Okay. John, it's been a bit of a wait to get this game underway, but how hopeful are you that you and the team can pick off where you left off?
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a wait, yeah, but ready to go. And we know Man United's doing well at the minute, but it's about us again. The manager wants us to execute the game plan and get ready for it.
How much emphasis has been put on improving the away form as well?
Yeah, we had really good away form last season. You've got to balance it out. Now we've got really good home form. Picked a result up against Sunderland away. Now it's to capitalise again against Man United, hopefully tonight.
I know this is a place you've been quite a few times, but what's it like playing here and what kind of game are you expecting from Manchester United?
No, I think the crowd will be up. It's about Everton quieting it down, but we know it's a good place to come. It's a great stadium, a lot of history, but it's about enjoying the moments, enjoying the pressure and getting a result.
Good luck today. Thank you. See you.
Jordan Pickford there, I mean, he talks about sort of quieting down the crowd and calming it all down, I guess. And he's been one of those players who's really done that for us, even though he's got this big personality. Yeah. In the last few years, he's really been such a key figure for us, hasn't he? Yeah,
obviously he's a big figure for us. His experience now playing for England, and it's massive for us to know when to calm a team down, you know, when to keep hold of it, kill the minutes on the clock. Yeah, it's a big part of it now. And you know, he talks about calming the crowd down, but how do we do that as a team and making sure that that crowd at Old Trafford don't just get carried away and take the game away from us? It's keeping possession. It's more or less making them a bit boring, to be honest. But yeah, it's keeping possession and not making it a basketball game. I think if their fans sniff that we are more or less a weakened team and we're not performing well and United on the front foot, it just lifts them. So I think that the players will know what to do. Obviously Jordan's said about quieting the fans down. They will know what to do. They'll know have a game plan. So we'll have to wait and see how it is. And Jordan's been so consistent for us, hasn't he? Do you feel like he's finally really getting the plaudits he deserves outside of the Everton world as well? He should. I think he's been one of our top players for a couple of years now, easy. He should get the pundits. He's England #1. It's just, I don't know why he doesn't really as much, but he should. He's a top goalkeeper and he should get all the pundits he needs. It's just obvious to see, playing for England, playing for Everton, day in, day out, he's a top goalkeeper. And we saw against Fulham some of his distribution, a few balls that just got us on the counter-attack. More of that today, hopefully. I think it'd be a great game plan against a team like Man United. Well, if we can get on the attack, yeah, I think obviously if we're sitting in and obviously we get a chance, he's got that ability to put us on the break with one, obviously a big kick upfield. It's unbelievable what he's got. It's a great tool to have. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it is. Hopefully he can put one off. You've played with some top goalkeepers here at Everton as well, Nigel Martin, Tim Howard. Where does he rank amongst those? I've played with keepers, so I couldn't really say I haven't played with Jordan. So obviously seeing him and watching him, he is a class keeper. He is a world-class keeper. Like I say, I can only vouch for the ones I've played against, and obviously Tim, Nigel Martin, even Wrighty. Do you know what I mean? There's been a few. But yeah, he is obviously, when we watch him, he is a top class keeper. So he's up there, yeah. And when you are a defender and you've got a goalkeeper like that, how much confidence does it give you going into each game? It's strange. It's massive. I've played with a lot of goalkeepers, and there was certain ones where you just felt eased, you felt comfortable with. It's like playing with a centre half. Sometimes it's just literally, you know where they are, you know that they'll talk to you. It is make games so easy for you. It is massive. I felt ease when I know I had a certain keeper behind me, and I just felt comfortable in a way of they'll tell me where to go. They're in safe hands. But yeah, it is for the team. I think as a defender, it's very important to have a confident keeper. Yeah. Well, we were sort of struggling to maintain clean sheets, but we got one here against Fulham, and some brilliant performances from our defenders as well, Michael Keane in particular. What's going to be the key to moving forward and keeping that solidity that we're sort of used to seeing in a David Moyes team? It's like I said, I keep going about confidence. It's all about confidence. Players need the confidence. Do you know they've got the ability to that at Everton Football Club? Do you have got the ability? It's just a confidence factor. Going into games, not so much swapping and changing, which they haven't. So they should be okay. They should be used to each other if they played together for a while. So it's just like, yeah, I think it's just massive, just a confidence boost. That's it. It's just you'll in games you'll get moments where something does happen, but it's obviously your next teammate who will pull you out of it, or he'll have a word with you, or he just brings you back into the game again, and obviously the confidence is straight back there. So it's just a massive of getting the games and getting the minutes, and it's just normal to you.
And what are your thoughts on this centre-back duo at the moment?
It's strong. We're playing well. I won't fault any of the lads. They're unbelievable defenders. They've done nothing wrong. So I don't see no point in saying anything bad about them. They're being brilliant for us.
Well, we can see the live scenes here as well of the tunnel shots, players getting ready. What are you hoping for today in terms of, we've seen some good performances at Old Trafford before, but maybe just not got it over the line. What could be the key in making sure we do get a point or 3 points today?
I think on being in the game, we need to be in the game. I don't keep saying it. I think as the game goes on long, we just need to be in it. We've got the quality. We've got the players what will keep the ball for us. We've got, obviously, the internationals, the players what have got a lot more experience in how to handle games. It's just managing this game, I think. And we've got the players what can, out of nothing, really create a chance, score a goal. We've got them. So I'm confident in a way we can nick something. But ideally, if I got handed a point, I'll take it.
And Jack Grealish as well, of course, of his Man City links. You think he'll be extra fired up today against this team? I
think, yeah, but I think the fans will give him something as well. So that'll even fire him up even more, I think.
Well, as you can see, the players are heading out now. And just a reminder as well that you can catch the rest of Dockside live with us at halftime and full time. So for those of you who are Forever Blue Plus members, premium and season ticket members, as well as subscribers to Everton TV Plus, you can get all of that from us at halftime and full time. And so if you're not already signed up, it is very easy to do so. You just go to evertonfc.com/foreverblue/membership. So it's now time to hand you over to our commentary team.